live in the Wizz and Wild flower tutorials. Today we are going to be making a simple flower table garland. I thought this would be a good tutorial for this time because we've all been sitting around the same dinner tables for far too long now. It's just a really nice way to bring the outside inside. So this week I received another really lovely bucket of flowers from Orchard Farm Flowers, and I've also been out into the garden and foraged for a load of different stuff. So we're going to use the foliage in our garland, and then to finish with I'm going to place some really beautiful focal flowers in little trinkets around the garland just to decorate it with a bit of colour. So what you'll need for today's tutorial is some kind of string or wire. You're going to need quite a lot of this, so make sure you've got a lot with you. And some scissors for chopping your foliage and changing the size of the stems on your focal flowers. To start your garland, you're going to take your string or your wire, whatever it is you've chosen to use, and measure out an arm's length apart. This is how long our garland is going to be. So the technique we are going to use today, I actually saw another amazing florist do, and it's so super simple, so I thought I would give it a go and at the same time show you guys how to do it yourselves. Okay, so once you have your length of the garland ready, do not cut the string. I'm going to leave this on here because we're basically going to use this bit as a base and then the rest of the string as a kind of fastening mechanism to secure the stems onto this base. So I'm just going to make a little knot in the top of the string here. That. And then we're going to try and get going. So once you've made your little knot in the top of your garland, you're then going to lay it on the table and start to choose from your foliage which pieces you want to add in. And the size of the chunks you're going to be looking for. So I've got something here like this. I'm literally going to snip that off there with all of this on. I'm then going to hold it against my string base and wrap the top piece of string over 1 over 2. And make sure that these pieces of string don't get too entwined together, because you're then just going to keep working along this base with all your different pieces of foliage until you reach the end. I've got loads of really lovely bits and bobs in this bucket, and I'm basically just going to alternate between each one and start to fasten them into my base of my garland. We've reached the end of the garland. This is slightly time consuming, but it's actually quite therapeutic to do as well. And once you get going and you've started, you keep going on, it becomes more of like a rhythm, so you can kind of actually move quite quickly. I'm just going to show you how to finish this off on the end. So we've reached the end of our base string here, and this is still attached to the string reel. I'm just going to snip this here and just tie it off so that the strings nice and secure there. That means the whole of the garland is now set in place and shouldn't be able to move. You can trim these pieces if you want to. I might do that just to look a little better. And then hopefully you can see there, I've got a nice long garland for the table. So from here, this is where the fun bit starts. So you can shape your garland down your table however you wish. So I've gone for this kind of bendy shape. And you may just want to leave it like this. I think this would look really pretty, just set up with some candles maybe dotted around here. But I'm actually going to use some of these beautiful focal flowers to pop into little trinket jars. I've actually got little tiny port glasses that I'm going to dot in between this with these instead. And there we go. I'm going to have a little play around now and make a tablescape. Thank you so much for watching. If you end up making a garland of your own, I would love to see it.